my lord.
Oh shit, that's loud.
Like 20 minutes, dude. Okay, so then we turn around and what do we see?
You know, it'd be kind of cool if in GTA 6 if they figured out how to let you play story mode with multiple players. Like, since they had the 3 characters playing, like, 3 worlds kind of intersecting with each other in story mode to begin with, if you could pick different characters and play through the story with friends.
The entire
Yeah.
story mode. Don't see why they couldn't at that point.
And we had the ability to switch between the characters at different points, so it'd be cool if they just had, each person had a different one.
I'm getting a cloud servers unavailable.
Hmm.
Well, we know who to blame for the crash.
Huh.
You can't get online at all, Deb?
No, it's wanting to start me over with a new character or something.
Oh, maybe restart or something.
Hold
like
on.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
It
it
does
showed
that
me
shit
my
sometimes.
character with it. Oh, this is the
Yeah.
weirdest thing.
I've
Yeah,
had
it's
this
offering
happen
me a
tons
new
of times.
character and showing me my old character with he's in
Yep.
the what's it in the lineup with a error.
Oh wow.
Yeah, maybe restart.
Yeah, because like you should be able to load your game in and like later, and it'll be just fine once you get through the first 5 minutes or whatever the fuck.
Huh.
Happens a lot to me. The game just forgets that it did stuff. All right, take care.
All right, man.
Later.
See you, Leesman.
Sure, we'll still be on this.
Just join on any one of us.
Your corpse, man. No worries.
Yo, you should tell them anytime an outsider's running the playlist, you restart it.
Tell them anytime what? Outsider what?
It starts winning the playlist.
That's
restart
right.
It.
That's right. We had enough of that earlier in the year. Are we waiting for anybody? Except for Dabney?
Hey, we're good.
I think we're good. Alright.
Yeah, I wouldn't wait for me. I could be a bit.
Okay. Oh, people are joining. It's all the crew. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. No, I'm in.
Cool.
Let's see if I can join up.
Is it letting you?
I sent you an invite.
Here he is.
Oh, thank you. Let's see.
Oh yeah, there's some good Jack Black costumes in there. I recognized a couple of them immediately. You guys did a good job.
Yeah, it's been a year since that happened. Wow.
I see Dabney and I are soulmates there with our choice of attire. Yeah.
Jumanji?
Yeah.
Jumanji!
Mine's from the Jack Black sex tape.
Link?
You guys saw it, right?
Please.
I did not. Tell us about it.
Oh, so good.
Award winning. I mean, you're in the industry. You have access to stuff we don't.
Does it have any rewatch?
I don't think that's how that works at all.
Get like a screener or something.
That guy defeats the whole purpose of the industry. If I
Does it have any rewatch ability? Or once you've seen it once, you're just good?
Come on, let's go.
What's somebody joining?
Yeah. Diacoxo and Justin Ramos. Oh, Diacoxo left. Alright, here we go.
Oh, the cock's so good.
So yeah, Rally should be EC Sport. But I think when I played it, it was like the Sports Classic. So I don't know. I just hope we don't blue screen again. But I get to work remote tomorrow, so I don't care if I stay up late.
Yeah.
I gotta get a full remote job though. I'm just accustomed to being at home, you know? Like, Fudos. What? What is this?
That's me.
I'm gonna take the Sentinel Classic.
I've only got the custom Futo for this one.
I don't have any customs.
Me neither.
Dabney, nice. The outfits. Why are you the Devil Soy?
Why not?
Okay. I thought it was a Jack Black thing.
It's Jack Black adjacent.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The Pick of Destiny?
Yep.
Right.
Check this out, it's fucking tasty.
Destiny.
That's a good movie.
Oh man. That fucking ending song is a bop too.
They have a lot of good songs in that. That's one of the only musicals I'll rewatch.
Well, fair enough.
The drums from The Devil are nice because it's Dave Grohl.
Oh my god,
but
yeah. That one fantasy where they're in the club and they start doing the wild
I do
like,
not
multi-arm
need
guitar solos and shit. Yo,
a microphone.
Well, the Futo GTX is apparently the slowest car because everybody's leaving me in the dust.
I'm stuck here with stock. What is this? Don't even tell me. I think it's a Sentinel Classic. Did you have a custom one, Rockham?
This was a custom something. I think it was a Fudo of some sort. Yeah, it's Fudo GTX may have been the only custom I had.
Only nerds have custom Fudos.
But it's still slower than people driving stocks.
I wonder what they're using. Custom Fudos.
In the front,
Nerds. Yeah.
they look like Flash GTs, but it can't be that. What was that other one? The Segoy?
Because I would have had that.
Yeah, me
There's
too.
definitely the Sequoia.
It's Segoys, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think that's.
They're like
I didn't
hatchbacks.
have.
I'm in the stock Sequoia, yeah.
I was gonna say I saw
Looks
a
like a
stock after
hatchback.
that, but I didn't have a. That's not a terrible, like, hatchback wagon for. But
Mm-hmm. It had the highest stats out of all the stock
right.
I could choose from.
This thing's got a low ass on it though. It's the Fudo. Like real grounded feeling.
You
Like
stay away
those
from my
things.
Fudo, sir.
Like it turns loosely, but like it sticks to the ground real hard when it comes to like the jumps and stuff. It seems like.
Everyone just walked by me. Zip on by.
Go to the pit.
In the pit.
Go to the pit and just stop there and wait.
I wonder if we'll have as many wrecks in the F1 race as they did in the real one today.
That was crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah,
was
there's
actually
some
exciting.
wreckage that happened.
Seems to be a wreck every weekend. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
talk about.
Yeah,
This one was particularly bad though. It was a new
Yeah.
track, high speed and
Christening it.
runoffs.
yeah. And the guy that
Ouch.
was in first was kind of like,
Wobbling?
he was like brake checking. He brake checked the guy that was in second in a
And that's
F1
what caused
car.
it?
Kinda. They kind of collided.
I mean,
Oh shit! So the guy in first brake checked the guy, and they collided
Second.
like at high speed.
Well, relatively high. It took off a piece of the guy's car, the front
Well,
right
I mean,
wing.
a stiff wind will take off a piece of those cars if it's like blowing the wrong direction. For fuck's sake.
It was more exciting than I was used to expecting from a
Well, that's
F1
good.
race. What do you think, Soy? You don't think he brake checked him?
so yeah. Anyway, I mean, from Hamilton's perspective, that's obviously what it seemed like. So I wouldn't argue with that. But I think he was being really fucking sketch with where he was quote unquote allowing him to, giving him the pass,
Right.
which some of the shit he was pulling there was illegal as well. I mean, it's one thing to break the rules going off the track to gain an advantage to make the pass, but when you have to give it back, there's certain regulations with that, and he was breaking those too. Like, yeah, some sketch stuff.
Yeah. It all worked
What
out
bugs
though.
me is Verstappen has the talent.
Mhm.
Like he's a really talented racer. He doesn't need to do that shit. It's a bit like Schumacher back in the day. Like he was insanely talented, but he would do things that you just
Pull off dick
you'd
maneuvers like
question
that.
why. Yeah, you're just like, why would you do that? You
Well,
didn't need
we
to do
know
that.
why they do that kind of thing. It's because they want to win, and they're just being dicks
Right,
about it.
but
It's not working.
Well, I agree with you.
Right.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I'm just saying though that we all know why people do that kind of shit. Actually,
As long as he loses this year, I don't care. I just want to see the guy get the 8th, so it breaks the tie.
yeah, I'm curious if he'll retire if he gets his 8th.
Right, and then talk shit about, yeah, I had to quit the game in order for you to get your first, that kind of thing. Couldn't be successful till I retired. That'd be kind of nice. He's not really a trash-talking guy, but maybe he will in retirement.
I don't know, man. Did you not hear about? have you ever followed any of the stuff Christian Horner gets into, like how he trash talks every week?
That's the manager, though, right? Of the principal of Red Bull?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he talks all kinds of shit all
Yeah.
the time. Like he's a shit stirrer. That's what he does. So this last week and the lead up to this race, he was talking all kinds of shit, basically saying Hamilton talks shit about people and basically saying everyone else talks shit. And it's like, really, dude?
You
Wow,
talk
there's a
shit.
train
You talk
blocking
shit.
people.
Everybody
Fucking
talks shit.
Is there
self-aware
really?
wolf.
That's great.
There's a
Fuck
whole
you, the
train
train.
blocking like 5 people.
Good.
Oh man.
And like the people defending him were like, oh, but he does it with a smile on his face and a twinkle in his eye. Like, oh, it's funny when he does it. It's like, dude, really? Like, why are you defending that shit?
It's okay because they want to sleep with
Like, if
him.
you don't like it, if you want to, like, this is, you know, people saying about, you know, talking about the other people.
Mhm.
Oh, they all do it too, and they're terrible. But it's okay when Christian Horner. It's like, really, dude? You know,
As long as they
either
lose,
it's bad or it's not.
I just like them not having any success, to be honest. I'm a new fan, so I don't really have a lot of history of it. I've only watched it since I watched that dumb Netflix show.
I totally get
He seems
why
like a dick.
people don't want Mercedes to keep winning
Right.
because they've been winning for so long now. I have no problem with that, but yeah, not like this.
And then, next week he'll just like run him off the road, and then he'll get the edge because he has more victories in the season.
So Red Bull traditionally does better on that track, so that'll be interesting.
Woody, make it.
What's up, Woody?
Welcome, Woody.
We're only on the second job. Check. Are you there?
What's up?
What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Isa going.
And do supers, or
Yeah.
supers. We're good, man. We had a blue screen game crash error after the first two, so we had to restart.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, first time in a while. There was a plane bowling that was pretty good, pretty balanced. Maybe the best one we've done in a while.
Is that what crashed it?
No, it was a deathmatch, which is weird, you know.
Right.
With apparently a giant swastika.
At the end of the death match, loading into the first race.
Yeah. But it's been happening a lot over the weekend from what I've seen in other people's playlists. But I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't know what we're doing wrong. Yeah, maybe there's something with Rockstar. Smurf was
They
saying
pushed an update?
What's happening?
a lot of people have been
the
blue
death
screening.
match?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
this weekend.
Oh, yeah, I got it earlier this week. I was like, I've never seen that. It was a black screen. And it happened tonight.
Did anybody dress up?
A bunch of us.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Got some.
Herb
Alright.
isn't in this room, is it? Is he?
I don't know. I don't think
I
so.
just got a friend request from somebody, a name I didn't recognize, and
Puffin the
I don't
herb.
even think it's in the playlist.
Let's see, is he here? I can't check yet until it starts.
You don't need to check it while you're racing.
Yeah, he's in the playlist,
Oh, he is, okay.
but I don't know if I know.
Still don't know why he attached himself to me, but alright. And this isn't even my female character, so I don't even know that explanation. He just likes trash pandas.
Right.
Don't we all, though? Don't we all?
Oops. Sweet. Spun out.
Yeah, I looked at the list for a second and completely toasted myself.
Someone just yeeted themselves across the fucking map there.
That's a tough corner.
Oh shit.
It's nice, a minute 30 or so a lap. Not bad. Oh. Dova, what are you driving?
The Wagner.
Wagner? I guess so.
He's old school.
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't brake. Handbraking is bad, okay?
Hey, you got a feather. Diddle that L2 button. Look at that
Maybe don't diddle.
slow speed around the corner.
It's just L2 R2, right, yo?
Just finger it a little, just a little touch.
Coming around the corner.
Ease it in there. Just gonna ease it in. You see?
Just lick your fingers.
Okay, give it a little flutter.
Don't make it gross.
Like a like ice cream. Oh, you spun out.
Ay, motherfucker. This is a Broughy stream race. But he's been lazy lately. Broughy, talking about it's the holidays, so he's not gonna do streams or something.
Broughy?
Yeah. He did one yesterday, I think, but it was all like carts. But he did like 2 PS4 carts, 2 like Xbox, and 2 PlayStation, or 2 PC, I mean, instead of doing like a real full list. Like, you know, he used to do like 6 or 8 or 10 from the same console or platform or whatever. But instead he's breaking it up and doing like 3 of each and like calling it a day. Getting fat and lazy, man.
All them YouTube dollars got to him finally.
It's gotten to his head. He's getting soft. He's doing like.
Now he's asking us to give him shark cards.
He has endorsements
shark cards, huh?
during it. He's like, buy this wallet. It's some sort of RFID wallet, protecting wallet or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, they sell those at Target for like
Some sort of metal wallet.
as seen on TV. And,
You can buy paper sleeves to slip in your wallet that protect your card. I suggest it.
Oh yeah, just like EM polarization cards or some shit.
But like metal wallet seems weird.
Metal wallet seems cool and minimalistic, but you can't. I don't know.
Well, but what if
Basically
somebody
getting
shoots
this
you,
shit.
tries to
What's
shoot you
that
in the
one
dick, and
called
then your
that-
wallet's
that's-
there and stops it? That's what that's for.
Why would you put your wallet in your dick, sir?
I mean, maybe on the side. I don't know. I don't judge.
All the way in the back. I put my wallet in the back
Yeah,
pocket.
weird pockets.
Yeah.
I
I got
mean,
weird
it's
pockets.
not the. Okay.
It's a dick pocket. That's where I keep our wallet.
Yeah, I mean,
My
It's a
front
pocket
middle
in your
it's a
pocket.
strange
purse.
place for a
I mean,
pocket.
he said it was weird. Yeah.
Hey, babes, reach in front of my front middle pocket.
It accentuates. It's like a push-up bra for your dick.
Is that a metal wallet in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Cock push-ups, back to Jack Black.
Well, plus then, like, does the metal wallet block you from going through the airport security and shit?
Maybe probably have to take it out. Later would
They
race.
just put it in the.
Just whip it out of the pocket.
Yeah.
Just whip it right out at security.
Yeah.
Sir, what's that metal in your dick? My wallet.
Excuse me while I whip this out. It's gonna.
Is that a use? Is that a use for the pocket? The pocket in the front of the briefs? The pisser pocket?
Facebook tried to sell me on these underwear that have like just a little hole and a pocket in them, and you put your junk right through the hole, and just holds it all away from the rest of your body
It's like a
for
little
the low price of
codpiece for your
$32.
underwear.
That would feel weird though, wouldn't it? Like my whole life has just been hanging, and now I'm like tucking it into something. I would feel that all day.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd feel like
yeah.
my cock's in a sock all day.
Yeah, that would be. I'd be thinking about it.
I think that's the idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if
Couldn't get any work
you
done.
have like sweaty nethers, it's kind of nice to have some cloth in between your skin flaps there, man. Like
Exactly. It's for sweaty nethers.
That's right.
I think that's exactly what the ad said.
That's the name of the brand.
Nice.
glad to provide and bow.
Wouldn't you want the airflow instead, though?
Yeah, I feel like that's
mean-
better for the sweatiness.
Yeah, you don't want to like lock it in.
You gotta let it breathe.
Exactly.
Yeah, but when I let it breathe, the people on the subway get pissed. Well, train, but whatever.
It's not
They
historical, dude.
get pissed or pissed on.
Yeah, they've
Don't
seen
No one
worse.
could
Stuff on
resist the
this one,
sweaty
bro.
balls.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, speaking of the train, there's a lot of drama because a lot of folks don't want to wear the masks, so other people feel like enforcing the rules, and it leads to some altercations.
I
Or
can
like
imagine.
citizen enforcement, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like people like put their mask on, and they're like, fuck you, and then they're like, what'd you say? And then it's like on.
Fuck you and your mom.
And then it's like, I gotta
Would
go
you
to the
say
next
I'm
car.
basically a police officer?
Just remember, if you're scared at that moment, you can shoot anybody.
Yeah. It's already scary
It's not a
enough
thing.
without that,
Not a
yeah.
thing.
Is that a thing? Is it not in New York? It's got like a regional
Well,
thing, right?
I mean, stand your ground laws just
self-defense
got
is pretty
themselves a whole
consistent.
big fucking boost, federally speaking, recently.
Yeah, but you can't have hidden weapons in New York.
Well, what about a fucking sword? Can you have a fucking sword in New York?
No,
about
no.
You can get a concealed carry permit in New York, can't you?
It's hard. It's hard. You have to be like a cop, basically.
Yeah, this
Like
is
last
really restricted.
year, 2 years ago, they approved, bladed weapons longer than 18 inches as you can carry in Texas.
Yeah.
And then this year, they just made it all legal. You just fucking carry a gun. Who cares?
There
Up
was
your
a
sock,
guy.
down your underwear, in your truck, go.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody.
That was me.
Somebody.
Oh!
Number 13.
Damn it.
Bean machine. Yeah, there was a
No, you
guy
set me off.
walking around with a sword in Times Square a couple years ago and sliced up some homeless dude, and then he got a little more attention after that. Can you walk
Yeah.
around with a sword? They're like, nah.
Are you running with a sword? Yeah.
You
Okay.
can run with it, but you can't walk.
Because it endangers yourself. It's your freedom you want to hurt yourself.
Well, I mean,
if you run with a sword.
even if the arguments for everyone needs weaponry to defend themselves were fully valid, and I'm not going to get into that part of it for just a second. Like, the moment that we start talking about, waving or brandishing your weapon at people, like, that's when it ends. Like, your freedoms stop at the door of other people's fucking safety. And that's kind of part of the point, man. Like, that's where we've been stuck, right? Like, because on the one side, we've got a bunch of people who think their freedoms trump everybody else's security, safety, or whatever, well-being, I guess.
No,
And,
it's going to be regional. Everything's going to be regional
Hey,
now.
dental
State to state.
insurance, am I right?
Seriously.
Fucking
It's gonna
dental
be
insurance, that
regional
was a
thing.
was a
It is.
goddamn conversation topic, you're not wrong.
It was.
Is ketchup on?
No,
In
Just think
America,
that's-
if you
I
make
usually
enough
leave
money,
it on.
keep your teeth.
but I didn't want to put it on and make it crazy, so I was like, let's just let everybody
More
spread out.
entertaining conversation than gun control at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So dental insurance, don't go.
Dental insurance.
Yeah.
But what do you get? 2
premiums.
cleanings a year? How's that work?
I got half of a root canal and a cleaning.
Oh.
The deep
I
cleaning
don't
you
think
gotta
I've
Like,
pay.
just where they like
I haven't
drill
had
it
dental
out, but don't
insurance since I was a
tap
kid.
it, or-
You just pay for it out of pocket.
I'm self-employed, man. I don't.
Just don't.
For me, a policy costs $500,000 to get a couple of cleanings. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Woody?
I don't even remember.
I priced getting dental insurance some years ago. There's just like
Based on these races.
when you're buying on the individual.
Oh,
market,
I did
there's
what
just,
Yo
like,
did.
No way to make the
That's
math
some
work.
weird
Yeah.
flips.
Yeah, it lets you go too
Watch
high.
yourself. You just hit something weird and launch it straight up in the air.
Leadsman, thanks for the draft. Oh, come on. Lord. There you go. Thanks.
Yeah, landing on top of Soy's car was not a great way to keep that race momentum up there.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
This is a really nice. I like this race. It's nice and spread out.
I thought I was over you, and then you
Just saying, man.
got up underneath me, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Got up underneath them.
I was driving, and
somebody's on your roof.
Yeah, man, I was flying through the fucking air, and then suddenly I landed on somebody. Like, I couldn't control that shit.
It's bad touch.
That's what they all say. Oh, shit.
I like this no ketchup though. I like it spread out.
Yeah. Even though I got wrecked.
I like the 3 lanes. It's really wide.
Oh, get fucked. Sorry, somebody spun out.
Oh, he stopped.
And ruined my
It's going
day.
well.
Cape Mike, I'm coming. I'm coming for you, Cape Mike. 2 seconds back.
Swiggity swooty, he coming for that booty.
Man, I got pushed to fucking 21st after being like 5th.
Yeah, dude, I was second earlier until big spin out. Then landing on Soy didn't help.
It rarely does.
Yep, yep. You're not a great bottom there, Soy. You need to work on that, bud.
Uh-oh.
Somebody just landed on me.
Expecting more power?
I exploded.
6 to 12. Fucking terrific. The last lap. Hey, those hills are crazy. You like lose control every time. You know. At least I did.
Oh shit. Why? Why?
Pook left.
Later, Pook.
Later,
Just trying to join. What's he here?
Oh,
If you spectate, it'll put you in
we're
the
getting
next
to
one.
the end, so
I'll put you in the lobby, yeah.
Wouldn't let
We're
you
about to
watch.
join the lobby in a few seconds.
It doesn't apply to
Did
you.
you miss his Pook?
It's not like
Pook's
you
got
haven't
dry
played with
balls.
Goose before. Come on.
It's naturally dry. You like that. It's a gift and a curse.
Good. It's nice.
I mean, even in the middle of the high desert, I still had to use baby powder to keep my balls from getting too sweaty. I'm just
You gotta
saying.
use cornstarch.
TMI.
Same thing.
Except you don't use talc powder, though, because apparently that shit will give you, like, testicular cancer.
It'll give you ovarian cancer, but I don't know if it'll
Ovarian,
give testicular.
I mean,
Unless you wanna, you know.
maybe it tickles your prostate. I don't fucking know.
You're putting that powder on wrong.
Yeah.
You're like jamming it up
if
your
it
ear.
involves a funnel and your vacuum cleaner in reverse, then it's definitely not right.
Eating a nice
gold
even
on.
plume.
Yeah.
But just get a few straws and put them back to back when you're wrong. Makeshift.
If you powder the gerbil, that's not the way to apply it
That's not the
either.
way it goes. Nope, that's not how it works.
So it's a grease the gerbil.
That's because the
Powder
powder
the
runs
hole.
out when that first couple of inches, and you just got angry gerbil without any more lubrication.
Not enough powder to kill the gerbil, though.
I mean, I heard that you know, people like when they do that, sometimes get their intestines chewed out and shit because like the animals get scared inside their butts.
When
and
they
start,
do
you
that.
When?
Yeah.
Who told you?
I mean, I was
think
reading
you
some
meant
shit from
if.
Reddit about
Was that
nurses
supposed to
talking about
surprise
the
me?
worst
Was
thing
that a
that happened.
surprising fact? Like, if you put it in your house,
It's not
and
a
they
thing.
eat you from inside out.
Not
Oh,
gonna-
okay.
The one that
I'm not gonna do
got me
that then.
though, there was a podcast, Behind the Bastards, where they started. It was the Horse Eel episode, and it started out talking about how in Victorian era they used to make perk up horses for sale, like to make them look more, because apparently like having a high tail was a big deal. So they'd shove live eels up the horse's ass to get their tail high to sell them for a good amount of money. That was
Makes
apparently
sense.
where that started. Yeah, and it went from there. It
We
got
should
worse.
bring
It
that
got way
practice
worse.
back.
We're
Sure,
stuck
why
again.
not?
We're stuck again.
Well, hit your X buttons. It'll get there.
There we go.
What?
Is that like how actors would, beat off a little bit before they had to do full frontals so they wouldn't be, too floppy?
Sticking an eel up their ass? I mean, if that's how you
No,
go,
I
just don't
just
stick it
said
up head
that-
first. That's the
Like you
important part.
pregame. I get you.
No,
You'll
what was
put
the
your best
movie?
foot
Woman in
forward.
Love.
Make sure that your tail
Oliver
is
Reed.
hide. Or...
Oliver Reed had to do and Alan Bates were doing a wrestling scene. And Oliver Reed was worried that he wouldn't,
Does it invite
show
Poof
enough.
if you want to join?
He's a grower, not a shower, so he went and worked himself up a little bit before the scene.
As one does.
As one does.
It's a lot of pressure though to be on camera like that. I bet.
I mean, it can be.
So this
They
is
say.
Especially with the heart on.
yeah. You don't want to.
You don't want to disappoint the fans.
Is it a capture?
Yeah, it's like plane bowling
Capture
kind
the
of.
eel? Sorry.
So capture the eel. So it's one team of runners and one team of people in planes, but you have to basically try to knock them down the whole time. And if you make it
Okay.
down, you make it down like it's like a bridge in the sky, like a runway in the sky, platform thing in the sky, kind of. If you make it down, there's like a flag, and then the goal is right there. So the hard part
How
is
would you
basically-
get an eel up a horse's ass exactly? I mean, how would that even...
Yeah, how do you convince either one of those animals to cooperate?
Right. I mean, literally, how does
I mean,
that...
I can't
Go on,
imagine.
Goose.
Well, I mean, eels are like saltwater animals, right? So they like warm, wet environments. And
Like
the horses
horses.
don't really have much
Yeah,
of a choice.
but not highly compressed ones.
I mean, look,
Right,
dude,
I
I'm
mean,
just relaying information.
it
I'm not
doesn't
the one
really
that went
answer the
around
question.
shoving eels up horses' asses for science here. I'm not sure.
I don't know. This sounds bullshit to me.
I mean,
There's a lot of things they'll do in the name of science. Science, that is not one of
In
them.
the name of Jeepers Creepers, I cannot get this image out of my head. Just
So
looking,
it looked like
walking
the
behind a
instructions
horse
said
and looking at
the
his
pilots
ass. and
cannot do the
his
capture.
teeth.
The pilots
Right.
can only prevent the runners from making the capture.
Right, so you can only bowl them over or knock them off the platform while they're running. Kate Mike sent this in. He played
So
it in.
you can only
okay,
bowl them over. But seriously, how do you get the eel in the horse's ass?
I mean,
Don't change
Let
the
me fucking
subject.
Google that. video.
It's the
I am
only
trying to
thing.
change the subject.
I'm gonna
the
research
only
that
thing
for
I
you
need
right
to
now
know.
on my
I
personal
believe
phone.
it involves a powdered gerbil.
Okay.
If you want to avoid cancer, though, make sure you use flea powder instead of talcum powder.
right.
That's right.
I was muted.
And you also prevent
Yeah,
from
put a
getting
gerbil in there and then the eel will chase
cancer.
it.
It's a rat snake, yeah.
That makes sense. Okay,
how
sure.
this works.
That I'm okay with.
So now you know how to look out for rotten horse traders is when they have eels shoved up horses' asses.
So you do the first thing is
cheese the
check
bait
for the eel in the
gerbil and
horse's
then
ass.
I am
Gerbil is
interested
based on
in
the
your
cheese.
horse.
Or for
Now,
the-
just for clarity, are we talking like electric eels or like morays? What kind of eels are we dealing with here?
Does it
I
matter?
mean, I don't.
Yes,
what kind of,
it does
what
to the
kind of
horse.
it very much matters to the horse.
So check the horse's mouth and its
Well, I mean, it's not just the horse. So okay, fine. I'll give you a little bit more of the episode. Apparently, sometime a few years ago, somebody heard about this shit and thought, "Wow, this would be a lot of fun. I am going to shove a live eel up my ass," and did so. And apparently, this live eel,
Where do you even get a live eel?
I mean, in Asia, you can find all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh,
he's got a
yeah,
guy,
go to a
right?
decent Asian
I
market. Go to
missed
H
that part of
Mart.
the story. Sorry.
Yeah, dude. I mean, okay.
can
So
get you
to
a
get back
eel.
to the fucking story, apparently, like the first, like one of the first cases was this Chinese lady who's this eel just basically ate her guts out and gave her sepsis and she died almost immediately. Like it was really fucking horrible stuff.
Can I just say I didn't need to know this?
I mean, you guys keep pushing. I tried to save you from this, but
Now,
my
speaking of
terrible
pushing,
knowledge-
I don't think you
to
tried.
save you from this
I don't-
thing that
You
I
explained
brought
to me
you.
why the eel's okay with this.
the eel is
But
not
how
okay
do you
with
get
this.
the
I think I just explained that. I
asshole
think
to
I just
dilate
explained
enough
that.
to fit a whole eel up there?
I mean,
I wish this game would start. I just wish this game would start.
you just lube up
I'm
the eel,
thinking we're
obviously.
crashing again.
No,
I really
but
think so.
how do you
changing-
relax the sphincter enough? Sphincters. The sphincters enough to
How
get
would
the
that
eel
sushi
up
taste?
through
This
there.
eel has been marinating.
Mike's asking a lot of
inside
questions
horse
No, are you, Mike?
that we don't have.
Yeah, Mike, we're
We don't
stuck.
necessarily have answers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
Mike,
all
we're stuck on
listening to non-consensual.
I know,
eel-based
right?
Stories.
I mean, again, I keep
I'm trying to
teasing
stop
a
you
little bit, and you
guys.
guys keep egging it on, and it just keeps getting worse because you keep asking for it. That's what it is.
I feel
It's
like
not my fault you keep asking for it. I can't help myself.
Didn't ask for anything.
I feel like I'm watching it happen.
I mean, a
but-
moray eel's a big fucking eel, so the other side of this.
See, I was
When you
thinking
say
about those
big,
ones that
like
have
the-
like the two jaws, like the one that where like they open their mouth and there's another little jaw that like shoots out.
That's not
and has
real.
the
Right.
bite
That's
part.
an alien. That's not real.
No,
Right,
that's a real eel. There's a real eel out
Come
there that has
on.
that two jaw thing. That's where they got it for the alien. That's where
He's
it came
big
from.
on eel law, like Charlie Kelly.
Well, no,
He's
well,
bird
there's
law.
also-
like eel law.
There's also a parasite that attaches to
We
a
all
fish
know
and
eel
replaces
law in
its
this
tongue.
chat
There we
So
go.
they're
At long
really
last.
Kicked for being idle.
Oh,
Jesus.
What?
you kick for talking about eels, I think.
Apparently.
As soon as
The game was
you get
like,
kicked for-
Oh, a lot of people are
I
dying.
guess some were
the hell?
runners.
So follow me. Yeah, it's gonna kill you, so you can respawn.
yeah,
Oh,
my
no.
own
Is it
team
working?
just murdered me.
No,
You're
no.
supposed to die?
It's they're actors. Yeah, when you respawn, you
Oh.
respawn on a plane.
Oh, okay.
You have to do that sometime with the captures to get the vehicle right.
I got you.
Also, what the hell, man?
If we're on
I
the
think
platform,
you guys
though,
are
let's-
right. There's
let's
some problems going on with this.
There
I
are.
didn't respawn in a plane.
No, if
I'm
you're a
just on the
runner,
loading screen.
we're gonna respawn
I mean-
on the platform.
I was already on the platform.
Yeah, I got kicked.
You got kicked over?
Yeah, I got kicked out. Yeah.
I think.
I'm in the clouds. I'm gonna get, yeah. Oh,
Me too.
Oh wow, half
Me
of
and
the
I think a
people.
lot of
Kate
us got
Mike.
punted, dude.
Yeah.
There's only about 13 people here.
Oh man.
so we can join back on you there, right?
Yes.
I see what you mean
I-
about a possible update, yo.
Yeah, something's going on.
I'm confused what I'm
Yeah, there's
supposed
definitely
to be
something
doing
going
here.
Are you in a plane?
Oh shit.
I'm in a plane.
You're supposed to be driving near that platform near the blimp and knocking the runners over. And if you're a
And
runner,
they're trying to get to where?
the end of the
The blimp.
platform has
Oh, okay. Now I'm
flags.
seeing.
Mhm.
Okay, now I'm seeing the platforms.
Yeah, it doesn't draw in right away.
There's somebody shooting in up ahead.
Somebody
for
on the plane parachuted
Oh, he dropped
to
the
where we
case.
need to go.
I feel like that's probably game over, man. Game over for that. Yeah,
For what?
where somebody parachuted into the end.
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
planes.
the planes did that.
Holy shit! I am still motherfucking loading, dude. Like when it dropped us out, it really fucking dropped us hard.
Okay, I think I blew them all up. And then I blew myself up, but it should be clear.
Oh, nice. Well, round one was us. Gilded got it.
There we go. Ah,
There we go.
as soon as y'all hit round one was over, my game unfroze. Jesus,
Always
what is
sunny.
going on here?
That was a good one this week. It's always sunny.
Both of them.
Both
Yeah.
of them were good.
You can join back, Mike.
Put it in my veins.
Yep, no, I am on season 6, episode 1 now. Mac fights gay marriage.
They're that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. He has a lot of
Yeah.
self-reflecting to do in that episode.
Yeah.
It starts out in the gym, right?
He's got to get his pump
it
on.
started out in the gym.
And he
yeah.
meets
Isn't that
his
the one where
ex.
The
Okay,
tranny get married?
Don't tell me. Don't spoil it
You
because I
gotta
literally
get your
just started the
pump
goddamn
on.
episode. Come on.
And
Well,
yes,
the cold opening is in the gym. That's what we're
Woody,
talking
it
Cold
is.
openings in the gym. Yes.
about.
And it's the black dude from that commercial that was on years ago. He's like marrying her now.
Yeah, he's in other things.
What, Terry
Maybe
Garrett?
it's a woman who used to be a man and just kept his traditional love of football.
So we have football and we have flowers.
He's trying to put it in his cookie cutter Christian or Catholicism.
He's got his finger on the pulse. He's got his finger on the pulse.
Mike's reaction to that was great.
So what I'm hearing is I need to stop watching it in the background and like save it for when I'm not like fucking around with you cats.
We're
No.
talking about this week's episode, dude.
Yeah, you should
Okay.
just watch them as they come out. They're not connected.
Oh, hey, I'm in.
Nice.
I mean, I want to kind of.
It's like
catch
Law
up,
and
though,
Order.
because-
You don't have to see them in sequence.
So it's not like Letterkenny where the
No.
story actually progresses. Or...
I mean, there's a lot of callbacks.
There
I
are
mean,
a few
yeah,
plot
there-
lines that progress, and there are characters who
Yeah.
are recurring. But
Like
generally
Cricket gets
speaking-
more and more disheveled.
right. Like
um,
Cricket develops over time.
And then
there's
Frank gets
also
more and more
like
deranged.
his relationship with the waitress has.
Oh,
some
it bounces all over
evolution.
the place those first couple of seasons. Yeah.
I found this jewel. It's just glass, Charlie.
What was it? The marriage episode was fucking hilarious. Yeah, no, I just go and find all the chicks who used to make fun of me and try to get her, or ask them to marry me and then leave them at the altar.
I love that,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
when Charlie stops taking care of her, her hair starts falling out in chunks.
Yeah. Quote unquote, Tess stops taking care of her.
Yeah.
Stalking her.
Oh,
Like
dude,
when
they're
Charlie
married-
gets
they're-
smart.
Ooh, yeah. Flowers for Charlie.
Yeah.
They're married in real
God.
life, by the way. The actors. Are
Yeah.
married in
Oh,
real
yeah.
life.
The waitress.
They are.
I've
Yeah,
seen
same
it in their
with
body language
Mac
because they're
and
acting
Dee.
like they hate each other, but
Mac and Dee are married, right?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mac
right.
and Dee and Charlie and Waitress.
And Dennis and the girl from the Dennis system are married.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew he was married. I didn't know that she'd been on
Yeah.
the show.
Well, good for them though. It's a family business.
Charlie did.
And they all
married
have
his mom.
kids and function, are functional
Obviously.
adults in real life.
Oh, in real life, yeah. I mean, you'd have to be a functional adult to some degree to be able to like parody non-functional adults so well. Like, there's a point where it's got to be satire because if you're trying to do that in real life without satirizing it, it just comes off
Yeah,
sad.
and a lot of their stories are just analogies for current events.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, there was some callbacks to like 2009. I was like, oh shit, I remember that.
Dude, the zoo episode is like the funniest episode they've had in like
You like-
years.
Yeah, you think so?
I've
Which one was the
watched
zoo?
that one like
Are
a dozen
the,
times,
so-
dude.
Yeah,
You know what
the lemurs,
not to
right?
give
He
anything away,
wanted
but
to
with the
see
references
meerkats or
in
lemurs.
the new episode, are the Lethal Weapon 5 and 6 episodes, are those actually available, or did they pull
No.
those?
Nah, they're gone.
No, they pulled them.
You can pirate them.
I can't
but
believe they got them
pulled
in the library in the first place. Sorry.
Yeah.
That is such a weird opening. Okay, here we go.
What am I
Oh,
That's
no.
a really weird opening for a match, though, man. Like, I love it, but what the fuck?
That spawned facing the mountain.
Those
Ooh.
were crazy.
How are we supposed to get across to that bullshit, Soy?
Right?
Capture the
Wait
cake.
for another plane.
Oh, I'm on fire though.
Whose ride are we capturing?
There you go.
Oh,
another
I'm
plane
s-
came and took it out.
Well, capture.
Yeah, but I
ride.
ran through that whole thing. That was crazy. They're parachuting on that bullshit.
Oh,
they are?
Gilded.
Yeah, you know it.
Papa Pitch, I didn't know you could do that.
Well, I hit Gilded, and then I didn't knock him off, unfortunately, so I tried.
So what's at the end? I forget.
There's
Something to
a
deliver.
package, the flag.
Deliver. Okay.
And you just have to deliver. The hard part's supposed to be getting there.
Oh, damn.
Right.
Mike
But-
played this before. I haven't played it. It seems interesting.
No, it's just fun.
I
I
just
just
think
don't
we
like
could do
them
with, like,
landing
8
there,
rounds
but
of this or
whatever.
so. Yeah, I mean, this we could do with a couple of rounds of it, though. Like, this seems like it's a really quick, like, type of thing here.
Time flies when you talk
Oh, the
about
plane
eels.
quit me.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't remember Lethal Weapon 6. I remember the other one, but I...
That was the one with Jet Li, wasn't
Where
it?
do we have to
Lethal
take
Weapon
flag?
6 is the one where they
Switch.
start with the wedding. They start with the
Okay,
wedding.
okay.
I don't
I got you
remember that
now.
one either. I remember
Frank's like
five.
he has
Five
a
is the
star in
one
his eye.
was the whole episode with the Juggalo kid, right?
I think
It's
so.
part of that.
No, the
Or is
Juggalo
that
kid was
6?
something else.
Oh yeah, the Juggalo kid was when he
5?
was working in the school.
Yeah, but
yeah.
wasn't they end up showing him?
Maybe
Oh,
he's-
at the
Because
premiere,
remember at the end of the
he brings his
episode,
friends, right? Or
they show him. They show him one of them. I feel like there's an overlap there.
No, you're probably right.
Because that's how the episode ends. It's the Juggalo kid is doing, instead of the clown makeup, is
He's cleaned up.
doing blackface. No, he's doing blackface.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, okay.
That's where
that
they
did
were
not
like,
go the
"Oof."
direction I was expecting that shit to go.
Go-karts.
Alright.
Jack Blackface.
Hey, yo.
Woody, I'm from Jack Black and the sketch show, Mr. Show.
What
You
character?
guys got customs here? Because I'm
It's
I
a
do.
musical sketch,
Yes.
Jeepers Creepers.
on this character. I don't have go-karts.
You might have to
I
look it
guess.
up. It's pretty out there.
I'm
I've watched Mr. Show.
Yeah, okay, that was a Lethal Weapon 5. Was the Juggalo kid episode?
what was 6?
I
only remember
honestly
one of
can't
them.
remember.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one where Mac was
They
blackface
switched halfway through.
and then the
Yeah.
other one they switched halfway through? But
Oh, okay. So they were two separate ones.
right? Somebody back me up. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
yeah,
two separate
I thought it was
episodes.
5, where it starts out with Dennis playing Murtaugh, and then they switch off halfway through,
Mac.
because Mac doesn't feel he's doing
And
it
then the second
accurately
one
enough.
had
And Dennis was just doing a voice,
shark.
and
Right.
then
Mac
Mac
was
is
like-
in blackface.
It needs more realism, but he's like, that's an unfortunate choice.
Oh, boy. Speaking of unfortunate choices, that whole hallway right there was pretty fucked.
But all the episodes.
Oh my God.
all the episodes of these characters.
Yeah,
open
they're-
close,
Yeah.
they're
Were they
gold,
were they
too.
pulled?
Yeah.
Damn.
Everything were there in like
Brown
This
face,
is why you got a
black face.
pirate.
brown face,
Yeah.
black face, whatever. You have
Pretty
red
much
face,
all blackface television is.
done.
And then
available
Frank's
online now.
Chinese character.
He was playing
wasn't
a
Chinese,
Native
was he?
American,
Right, with the
Yeah.
braids.
the bad guy.
But he didn't wear makeup. Did he?
He wore fake teeth,
He,
right?
he
Yeah,
was
he did.
wearing a wig
He was wearing a wig for the hair.
with
You
like
gotta pay the
braids.
braids.
Looks like braids, yeah.
If you want.
He looked like the
Yeah.
guy from the Indian Crime
That's right.
What about,
commercial.
you know what's probably
It was
fine
like-
though? Which should be
Uh-huh.
fine, I'm just saying, you remember when Frank, I just want to bring it up, Frank dressed as the art dealer, the art collector? That was a
Oh,
great
yeah.
character he did.
That was good.
That's probably still there. He wasn't harping
What about
on it.
all of the episodes where Dee would do that incredibly offensive
it's all
Hispanic
gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we
Yeah.
go.
character she would
Yeah, that's
do?
what we're talking about, Marcela,
Martina Martinez.
Martina Martinez.
Martina
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That didn't hear you.
I like this one.
The gang broke.
Surprised we got him in the library in the first place.
Yeah, wasn't that like the literal name of one of the episodes? The gang does blackface or something like that?
Yeah,
Like,
but
didn't
in
they
that
kinda
one,
lean into it
they
a bit?
hired black actors to play them.
The gang
Okay.
turns
Yeah.
black. Yeah.
Well, no, that was
Yeah.
the gang turns black. Was the
Okay.
episode? Yeah. It was like a riff on The Wiz.
Yeah.
It's a musical.
I love the haircut one.
A haircut?
Yeah,
You
the
mean
haircut one.
No, the haircut when women start cutting the hair short.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God. Yeah.
It's a great analogy for abortion.
For not having seen it, just like the way that ended, that was hilarious for her.
The water park episode's one of my all-time favorites.
That's one of my favorites as well.
Which one?
What,
That-
which one?
The water park.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No matter how good it
They're
feels.
trying to get in. The Grease Watermelon one?
That's how
Grease
good it
Watermelon!
That one and the gang hits the slopes.
Oh yeah, that was really good. The movie that we used to, every time we just wanted a movie on for background noise, we would put that one in as a joke. Ski Patrol, I think it's called.
Yeah,
There was
Dennis
one
is
Hot Dog.
1980s
Hot
film
Dog,
laugh.
the movie was one of them. And
The actual actors from the one I'm talking about is in that Always Sunny.
Yeah.
well, that guy was in like how was it?
Back to school. Oh, no, not back to school.
No,
Summer
it was
school.
the
School.
The summer school,
Summer
yeah,
School.
Mark
Yeah.
Harmon. Yeah.
with Mark Harmon, right, and Kirstie Alley.
Was it
Was it,
School? Maybe was it Sea School?
Well, I thought there were also, there's a lot of them, because there's the, oh, fuck, what's his name?
Sorry,
Sorry, I'm done. I
that was
killed
not
it.
intentional.
But yeah, them just poking fun at all those 80s movies, things that's for some reason we all thought were okay at the time.
Yeah.
Only when you are clean will you know my power.
Ooh.
I don't even work.
Yeah, that's right. Clean yourself like you've never.
Oh, John Cusack. There was a ski movie with John Cusack. I thought they were talking about that more.
That's Better Off Dead.
Yeah.
You're
Better
talking
Off Dead,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's the one that...
That one was good. I like that
And
one.
right-
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Middle fingers in the air, 11th. Middle.
In the
That
Sunny
one's actually
episode, Dennis gets that
relatively non-problematic for an 80s
Yeah.
movie. An
It
80s
was not-
teen comedy.
It was nothing like Hot Dog the movie. That was a completely
Oh yeah,
different.
Hot Dog the movie. Was,
That was just soft porn.
oof.
There was another John Cusack one with, oh, that loud guy. That
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He had a bunch of them. He had like
You're
4
talking
in a
about
row.
One Crazy Summer.
That's a good one.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
It was the same director, John
Yeah, I
Cusack.
believe it.
Better Off Dead I liked a lot more than
Okay.
One Crazy Summer.
It's a better movie. John Cusack,
I-
though,
they're so
I don't know
nostalgic
if you
for
ever
me.
heard the story, but you know, John Cusack they did them back to back, and they were shooting One Crazy Summer when Better Off Dead came out. And John Cusack goes and sees the movie, and apparently he just somehow didn't know what kind of movie he was making, and he was so upset about it he wouldn't speak to the director anymore while they
But then
for the rest of
it
the time
took
they were
off.
shooting One Crazy Summer. So that's probably what he's a little less engaged in that movie.
Wait, what was he mad about? I missed the.
That's
the
interesting.
he did not like Better Off Dead. He just
The editing.
saw it.
That's
and
what I'm
he
asking.
just he didn't.
Oh,
he
it's
just
a
didn't
ski
like it.
slope
He didn't-
movie with John Cusack. They have to race to save the mountain, you know?
Oh, it's one of the Race to Save the Mountain ones. Okay.
And that's the one with the foreign exchange student. And
Yeah, that one he's just racing. He's just racing for his.
Which one has the
Dignity.
Paperboy that wants $2?
Yep, that's that one.
Okay.
That's better off, right?
Better Off Dead.
Oh, Better Off
Yeah,
Dead.
$2.
Shame people be throwing away a perfectly good white boy was Better Off Dead.
Oh my
Yep.
God, I forgot about that. Yo, Jesus. that's
Elizabeth
nuts.
Daly singing the
5 laps, yo. All right.
Title
Let's
song.
do it.
Dabney, you not in?
No, I got bounced. So
The Jeddah
I'll
Street
join
Circuit
now.
is a planned motor racing circuit.
Yeah, this is the race they did
Red
today.
Sea, Port City of Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. Okay, cool. Especially made for the Crow community.
I'll tell you what movie I watched earlier tonight with my daughter. We put on was Gremlins 2.
How was that? How did it
Was
hold
she
up?
scared? How over?
Gremlins.
She
in the
was just
city,
like,
right?
"What the actual fuck is this movie?" She'd seen the original years
What
ago.
was her favorite gremlin?
Oh, she just the whole time she's just like, "I hate this. I hate everything about this. I hate you for showing this to me. This movie is batshit crazy." I've been telling I don't know if you ever saw the Key and Peele sketch where the screenwriters are brainstorming Gremlins 2.
No.
And Peele comes in and he's playing this insane, Hollywood script doctor, and he makes them all pitch crazy shit. And he's like, "That's in the movie. That's in the movie." And every crazy thing they say, of course, ends up in the movie, and because the movie's batshit crazy.
It really is.
Yeah, I mean, it's like somebody said,
like,
"Look,
the first one,
we'll
like,
give you a bunch of money, just whatever, we don't care." And they were like, "You know what? Fuck everybody, we're doing." I mean, they make fun of the first movie and the second movie.
Was that
They
Chris
do.
Columbus?
They're like, "Oh, I don't want to talk about Thanksgiving. My dad died on Thanksgiving," and it's like,
exactly right.
Your family
Chris Columbus
has...
wrote the first one.
Okay.
But Joe Dante directed them both. But they have Leonard Maltin, who gave the first movie a bad review, in there shit talking the movie.
Yeah.
He's like saying, "I don't know why anyone would want to see this movie." And then they have the bit where the film melts.
Yeah.
The film gets jammed and it melts, and all of a sudden you're in the movie theater. It's just crazy. Yeah, it's totally bonkers. But yeah, she was I mean, well, it was great. It was great because she was just like so disturbed by it, which is of course the appropriate response to that movie.
Oh yeah, no, it's a disturbing fucking thing.
The other thing that's fun about that movie is I kept saying to her, when she was like, "This movie's crazy," I kept saying, "No, it hasn't even gotten to the weird part yet."
They haven't gotten to where they start talking.
Exactly. It's when they get to the genetics lab that the movie goes from just being weird to being
there's different
what the
types
fuck am I
of,
watching?
Yeah.
I'm kind of questioning whether I
Incidentally,
ever
Tony
saw
Randall
the
doing the
second one.
voice of smart Gremlin.
I do remember bits of it, but
there's a lightning gremlin. There's a spider gremlin.
Well, they did away with all the
film burning was the part that I remember.
I definitely remember that part.
Movie at that
Here
point.
you go. Here's a blast from the past. I only remember the Gremlins NES game. That's how I know that movie. Right.
Wow.
Did you put them in the microwave in the game?
I believe that was one of the options at one point. Yes.
That was the first movie, though.
Yeah.
That's the second one. Microwave.
Is it?
I think they might be in both.
Actually, no. I'm sorry.
Mom slamming them into the microwave.
I think there's a
is the
microwave
first
gag
one.
in both of them.
Yeah, because the first one was played it
puts them
serious, but
in the
that's right.
mixer,
Yes,
too.
in the second one, there's a different microwave gag where they use the microwave basically as how they get the sprinklers to turn on, and that's how they multiply.
Oh,
the Gremlins blow up the microwave in the kitchen set. But it's amazing all the references. I mean, the movie's so self-aware, it's ridiculous.
I mean, if I remember correctly, that's the reason why it was so popular, is because they leaned into the shtick of it and just let it be, break the fourth wall almost, and how self-aware it was and how it played it.
I don't actually remember how popular the second one was.
The second one didn't do very well because it was so silly.
Right. It's basically it's a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Well, it was a fucking cult class. It was meant to be like a cult classic.
Yeah, but you think it would
also,
sell a lot
leaned into it
off
hard.
the fumes of the first. People expecting something different.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got the impression that the filmmakers were doing a sequel to this movie doesn't make any sense, so we're just gonna, fuck around. And now we have a bunch of money, so we can spend a lot on the Gremlins, which they did not in the first movie.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was more about the practical
using
effects
the budget,
and seeing how far they could go with the practical effects and what exactly was possible, and so they built the script around the creative. You know what I mean? Whatever
the art department.
That wasn't Jim Henson, was it?
No, Rick Baker.
Oh, okay. And what
who
was it
did
Baker
not do
did?
the first movie. The guy who did the first movie was like, I never want to see another fucking Gremlin again because it was so hard to do the first one.
And they were pretty detailed, like puppets and shit. Like they did.
They had a
pretty
movie
good job with
theater
those.
full of them.
They do a lot of really impressive stuff, and yeah, the movie theater sequence was crazy. But the second
You know what
one,
else?
they have so many different types of gremlins.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
Mm.
That Muppet, the Muppet movie where, like, the entire cast is riding bicycles.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
insane. Like, how the fuck did they do that?
Um.
They were like had like marionettes on cranes and stuff up above it. I was like, yeah,
Yep.
that's how they did that. It's insane.
Did you just look it up or something, or?
No, I looked it up when I was the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did some pretty incredible stuff with the Muppets, technology-wise.
Right. Yeah.
Well, and what I find so wild is just how far along the mechanical and the practical effects got before digital just like completely wiped it out, right? Like I was
still feel
watching.
like, yeah.
I think
Practical
about
still
Mex-
sells it better.
Oh yeah, I mean I was watching a thing about Max Headroom the other day, like the people who created it and all the wild media stuff that kind of came out of that, and like, dude, the way they did that shit back then was goddamn brilliant. Like apparently it was genre breaking, and I didn't realize just how much, but like. The way they did the whole thing. The problem was apparently when the creative writing shifted from the original writers to the next group of people. The next group of people lost sight of what the actual character was and completely misinterpreted what the satire was that was going on, and it just
made him like a
explains why it was
threat,
so
like
weird.
a villain.
Well, he was a villain all along. That was the point.
Yeah, but he was
Like-
more whimsical and had a method to his mayhem. Are you saying he lost that as it went on?
I mean, yes, but also like they made him more sympathetic than he had a right to be, because the whole thing was he was supposed to be caricaturing like the vapid talking heads that talk about horrible shit out the side of their mouth, like 1984 kind of stuff, like doublespeak, right?
Oh, okay.
And this character is very snide, very like awful to the people that are producing the show with him supposedly, and like. You know, I mean, granted, it's an actor in prosthetics, and then they're adding, you know, the glitches with creative, like some of the first, earliest CGI stuff was back then, right? But it was still just like a CGI background versus, you know, like actual CGI character.
Yeah, they just like posterized him and put a bit of a
And right, all the
background.
glitchy
But
stuff.
it wasn't
absolutely.
really CGI in the way we, you know,
Well, I mean, they did
Different
eventually start digging
layers
into
or-
CGI
in the
because,
modern
like,
sense.
in the modern sense, there was like a couple of actual, like, they made a completely computer generated thing, but also back then it was so bad that it was just like a horrible, I mean, barely recognizable even as computer animation back then.
It looked like
right?
video.
Like,
It was
and-
video. Yeah.
well, some of it was, but there was like this one in particular where I'm thinking of is just like this big weird like cherubic face and these really weird long limbs and this gigantic distended belly that it's kind of dancing around in a flailing kind of way, but also that was what CGI was in 1985 and 1986 and shit. You know, like just really not very
The
much.
TV show
to it at all.
really wasn't particularly good.
Well, they said that the TV show was where the creative people lost track of like what the actual dude was about. That was the part.
He was. I mean, it was originally just like little short bits that they did with him, and there just wasn't enough to hang a whole story on.
Oh, sure. And apparently, like, watching the way they reviewed this thing, the lead character, like, the main guy that was, you know, Max Headroom without the makeup.
Matt Furr.
The actor that played him was also, like, the OG story was that there was a reporter that, you know, got injured, and they saved his brain with technology, and that's how Max Headroom was born. Because, well, whatever, anyway. Like Max Headroom was the last thing this guy saw because he slammed into a
gate at a parking
gate that
garage.
said maximum headroom, like 2.3 or something like that.
Max
like,
Headroom always reminded me of The Mask. Really like animated, big teeth.
Yeah.
Fast movements.
Well, and he was, I mean, the way that they framed him was very intentionally evocative of, like, Aryan imagery from propaganda from, like, the Nazis, because that shit was only, like, 30 or 40 years before in the 80s, right? Like, so they were pretty sensitive to that. And so as British satire, they really dug into, like, making this guy as disturbing as possible while still, you know, making it kind of funny.
Yeah, see, that's just a little too deep, though, for a character who really was... I mean, he was good for selling Coke.
Right,
That's what he
great
was
commercials.
But he wasn't. That was the point. That whole line bombed. Like, it was a really weird...
Yeah, he was
I
the
mean,
face of New Coke.
Well, okay. The conspiracy theory about that though was that they expected New Coke to like fail.
Yeah, they were switching to corn syrup.
When they were switching to corn syrup, so that they disguised the switch over with this New Coke debacle, and then in actuality,
That's
they
the
changed
theory.
it. That's what they say.
They deny it. They insist they're not that smart.
Doesn't Dune? No, Deltron.
They're that smart.
He's like, we're not
Honestly,
that
don't think they're
smart.
that
We
smart.
really thought we were making a good soda.
Well,
We were
that's
just dumb.
hilarious.
Whether they're
That's
telling the
hilarious.
truth or not, who knows?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
the
think they had enough
scientists
confidence to think they were doing it better.
Right.
But
well,
it is
okay, fair enough.
factually true that Coke had sugar. New Coke comes out. Coke Classic doesn't have sugar.
Yeah.
Changed over to corn syrup, and I mean
It
that
did, yeah.
The switch to corn syrup in the 80s actually points to very directly, like whenever we started talking about Americans getting fat everywhere, like as a demographic, that's where that really started, was like when corn syrup hit the market in mass.
And it's all subsidized.
Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. Lots of government money goes to grow that corn.
Which brings us back to dental insurance.
Dental insurance.
Full circle
Take care of
tonight,
your
boys. Yeah, take care of your teeth. Remember, if you get a good
And your
job when you
gums.
grow
Don't
up,
forget
you can
the
afford to
gums,
keep
guys.
teeth.
Don't forget
and your
the
gums.
It's not good
No.
enough to take care of the teeth and ignore the gums.
And you actually have to floss, or else they'll rot out from the inside in between
That's
each
right.
other, and it's even worse because then you have
If
two
you don't
teeth
take
that
care of
end up
your
getting
gums,
fucked.
you'll have a heart
This is a
attack.
public service announcement.
And that's the
From
truth.
people who have fucked up teeth, don't follow our path. Brush your teeth.
But you all have heard that, right? Like
The
the
more
plaque
you
that's
know.
in
Da-na-na.
your teeth is the same plaque that shows up in your heart. So if you
I didn't know that.
so if you
Literally,
don't
it's the
take care
same
of your
word.
gums, yeah,
Well-
like it, yeah.
That's, yeah, I mean, the causal effect of that is not something they've actually proven. They just theorize that, but yeah.
So if
Well,
you brush your
yeah,
teeth, you'll have a
but-
healthy heart.
They are saying that healthy
No,
teeth, healthy
it's
heart is a
tied.
big thing.
There's a
Or at least the
correlation.
dentists were fucking telling
That
me
does
that. I don't
not
know. Maybe
necessarily
big
mean
dentist is trying to lie to us.
Maybe,
Yes,
yeah,
there's not a
necessarily
causation. I don't think
causation.
the my understanding from my dentist is that there's not actually good data on that. However, he still says floss your fucking teeth.
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
But
I mean,
the
I
heart,
can tell you
the
floss your
heart
fucking
side of
teeth
it is
'cause-
not necessarily. But on the other hand, gum health it does affect if you're flossing.
That too.
So
Well,
you
and,
know, the
and
heart
honestly,
thing.
like I said, your teeth rotting out from between each other is why you gotta floss. And I didn't do it for like fucking 20 years, and it's just it killed me now.
I can
It's
smell
just-
your
it's
breath
horrible.
from here.
You can. You should be able to smell my breath with the fucking mic.
Tell me you're 40 without telling me you're 40. So the plaque on your teeth.
My teeth are
That
rotting
same
out from my
plaque
face, and I
that's
can't afford to
in
fix
your
it. Right.
Well, we've been talking about dental insurance all night.
It's better than the eel conversation, alright?
Yeah, true.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you guys
No,
don't know. Like,
no.
I literally
We
no,
don't
hold
know.
on.
We
I
don't
go
know.
out and I go out and
So,
try to find
okay.
interesting stories
No,
for us
you
to talk
don't.
about. Like, I go
Yeah.
mining for this shit. I do actually.
You do?
So,
Yeah.
so what did? Okay, here's my theory. They take a hose and shove that up the horse's ass, and then you put the eel in the hose, and it's got to have somewhere to go, right?
I mean,
And
So I mean, there
Grass
is a
grows
device.
around
There
the
is
road.
a
Directly in the
type
horse's
of.
ass.
Well, you don't want to know this. Forget
I
it. Never mind.
don't.
You start with a small fish and you work your way up.
That's right. It's a process.
You
So,
get a-
Soy, how have
you
you
gotta
been?
get a
How have you
little
been,
numbing
Soy?
gel on it
Been a
first.
while.
Man, I fell off. Can't get back
Oh.
up.
Is it a suicide? You got a suicide to get back up?
Jump in front of the car, Smurf.
No,
Put yourself into traffic.
I'm climbing up.
It's just
I'm
the,
sending above all you noobs.
oh, you can climb up?
Mhm.
Alright.
I guess. It's a long
Oh,
ladder.
Mike, back to back. Sorry, man. Weird spawns.
Damn. Gilded coming back for revenge. X gon' give it to you. Go. Let's see that.
Rip.
Leadsman.
Rip indeed. First we gonna rock.
That's right, Rip X.
Exhibit died?
DMX.
Oh, DMX.
Yeah. The Deemskers. Sorry, Woody, I didn't mean to like humiliate you on stream like that, but here we are.
Oh my god, is that what happened?
I think you needed the win, dude. Yeah, it sounds like you needed it.
I do not need your pity, nor your pity fuck, but thank you. Step in front of my gun like a man. I'm gonna get drilled by Arabal Hebrosa.
Drilled.
You got drilled by Omarosa?
Woo! You're fired.
King shame.
I know, right? You can't kink shame him, apparently. It's like fucking impossible.
Who, me?
Yeah, man. We told us your kink was mansplaining, which kind of, I get it.
Yeah. Did I say that at one point? Because
You
I
did.
guess I've been really drunk to have said that.
No, it makes total sense. Oh, fucking killed it. Oh, where are you people?
Oh, they're about to push up here, top floor. See, I say that.
Nobody's pushing up.
Don't king shame? Wait, what are we talking about again?
So nobody's pushing up. We're winning one. Finally gonna win one. We're in the same team? Yeah, Goose and I rock 'em. You rock 'em, Goose. Dova.
Ooh. That's fine.
I've been playing Overwatch, Woody.
Hey, what do you think?
It's fast.
It's a lot, yeah.
It is super quick.
Yep.
I've never felt older.
Yeah, it's a 12-year-old's
What's
playground,
that?
that's for fucking
What
sure.
the fuck? Where is that?
I always tell new players use Reaper until you get used to others.
You have to
Everyone
keep
keeps
switching
saying
players, though. You have to keep switching characters.
Okay.
At least when I was
Well, I
playing.
mean, join us and we'll talk about it, because
Each,
Woody's been schooling me too, so...
Damn.
I was playing with this guy I play Rocket League with, and he's, let's say, young.
Oh, do you think? Yeah.
So he was helping me. He was like, this guy does that. But we were playing different modes. He was the leader of the party, so I was just following him around. Different modes. You could pick either, he called it a tank, a healer,
There's
or...
3 classes, yeah.
Yeah, so I was having to switch it up. And then we did one mode where if you died, you couldn't, or if you lost the round, or rather won the round, you couldn't pick that same hero again. So I was really having to
He
switch it
took
up.
you on a fucking wild tour, man. He should have just kept shit simple at first. Like,
Well, I mean, I didn't
ridiculous.
know what I was doing anyway, so it was nice to see what was available, I guess.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But he's a Rocket League guy, so that's how I met him. But yeah, I'll play with you guys during the week. It was just like a lot, and I'm not used to the auto aim, and I'm not used to the different abilities and all of that. It was just.
There's like a lot of like you can fiddle with almost every setting in there, and there's a lot of stuff you do have to fiddle with.
Everything you just said was literally me like 3 days ago, my bro. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Goose have been playing.
He's been tutoring me well. Yeah.
Figuring it out. Yeah.
Well, a lot of it is like not letting it be fast. You got to slow your ass down and like keep
exactly.
Your and, like,
you gotta. It's more important not to die than it is to get a kill. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Except I'm a thirsty bastard to still keep chasing the kills, and so I mean,
I can get that tunnel. I do that too. I do it in GTA. I get that tunnel vision. Like I'm like I gotta get this fucker.
Yep.
And,
yep.
Yeah.
So this is a supercar bowling.
Nice.
We'll be a little late because we restarted.
I love me some bowling, man. Like this is always like welcome in my world.
Well, the capture was kind of a bowl. We had plain bowling. We have the capture bowling.
Yeah,
we have this bowling. This is good. Lots of bowling next time.
Man. I appreciate the
I gotta be honest. I didn't understand that capture.
I didn't either. I always loved I always loved bowlings, and that one.
Only the runners can win. Or can turn it in.
You have to kill the runners before they get there. Basically.
But when I was flying, my team kept saying we got the package.
It's probably just the way it's set up. I don't know. Like there shouldn't be a way for you to turn it in.
I think people were parachuting in to grab the package, but they couldn't deliver it. There was no place to deliver it.
Our home was like way up in the air, so if you parachuted in, you'd have to find an airplane to get back up. I think that's what was going on.
I was working on that too. Like, there's not a lot of, there wasn't a lot of like ways to deal with falling off out there.
Someone joining? Looks fine on my screen, but we're waiting.
Yeah, I can't see the second.
It says it's launching.
Okay.
I think I'm about to get kicked for the 4th time tonight.
Same. Hey, touch your controllers and make sure you push something so you don't idle out again, because that totally will
Just
happen.
don't touch the eel.
The eel will go
Yeah,
in
we're
on
trying
its
to get it
own.
in further. Just leave the eel alone.
Next week I'm gonna do a bunch of crew jobs.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'll try to make something up for you then, dude. Any requests?
Boat
Do
race.
Something good. Don't forget the good.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Make a eel race.
There you go.
A bunch of tubes.
The crazy eel, and I'm gonna dedicate it to you, yo, just for that.
Yeah. There
Put
you
in
go.
those like electrical shocking things.
Make a
Don't
capture. You have to
in the
deliver
sky?
the eel to the horse.
Don't ruin next week's theme. Horse Eels.
I think.
Oh, yeah, who
I think
wins,
we have a
Woody?
theme.
I should. I don't
Tell
know.
us
I
later.
should look at the. Yeah, I have to look at the costumes.
The stream. Watch the stream
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, I've been trying to grab as many of the costumes as I can. Sorry, Mike. This is just kind of how it goes.
I love
bro.
last team standings. Give me them.
No, it just launched, Mike. It looks like you're on our team.
Oh.
Nice. We're all on the same side this time.
Let's say it's not a deathmatch.
It's bowling.
Is Epipiche
So,
saying
list.
that he's going to do another mix afterwards?
Yeah, those guys play theirs
That's
at
nuts.
11 or 11:30.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are they like Western, like Pacific area?
No, they're
time
in
zone
Argentina.
kind of thing,
He's in Argentina.
Well, I mean, but
So-
it's still the same slice.
It's I think it's the same time zone, or it's further east, like an hour. Like it might
Word.
be midnight for him, and it's 11 for me. So
Oh,
he's
I
like,
see. He's just night owl then. Okay.
yeah. Some guys are always on.
Well, hey, dude. Like, if I could afford that in my world.
Oh, I got somebody.
Oh. You did, but it didn't work.
I don't like the rainbows. I'm uncomfortable.
This is sort of like ones we played, but yeah, it is rainbow
Honestly,
colored.
this reminds me a lot of the one that Bloody kind of
It's
Bloody
slightly
made.
less good, but whatever. It's just a little.
Sorry,
It's a lot
Dave.
like the one that's my
Oh
favorite.
yeah, this. Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that other one is a little bit.
How do you? Where are you
smoother.
guys?
Oh no, I immediately regret this.
I think we've all figured out the.
Nice,
the right thing to
Dabney.
do.
Oh, you had it. You had a little more speed.
Oh wow. Time
Damn,
to
so
put
close.
on some
Yeah,
armor.
bitches. This is nice.
Way to
Bye,
poop.
Pook.
This
How
is
do you guys know
really
Pook?
Red Dead.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Hours and hours of Red Dead.
Yeah, dude. His whole crew is a lot of fun to hang out with. They're great folk.
He's finally getting bored of the no updates in Red Dead. Switching it up, going back.
Apparently,
to-
a lot of them have been playing GTA recently.
Yeah,
That's
but
what he
Oh,
was
have
saying.
they? Well, that's
I've
cool.
been playing loads. Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw zebra, goat,
Oh, nice.
wolf.
I would
All the
literally
animal.
come back to play the game a bit if they showed up, like helping.
Oh, they're
people.
always on Red Dead. I'm saying they're starting to show up on GTA.
Right.
You know, there's an
Adam's
update coming
sending
on the 14th.
Wait, what?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
I
Supposedly.
heard.
Asshole.
GTA.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's always a December update. That's right. I forgot about
Mhm.
that. They always do this right before Christmas because they hype up everything right before Christmas so they can sell the game again.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean,
I'll
it's been
allow it.
fucking 5 years running now. Like, they do this almost every time.
Although I've heard that this is going to be a smaller update than Christmas usually is. That this is going to be.
Well,
Okay.
they
Oh, okay.
Just
probably
like a-
were hoping to have a big one to go with
Way to
the
ruin Christmas.
PS5 version,
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll
which
probably
got
be like
pushed back.
like
'cause that was
Christmas has
supposed to come out
COVID
by the
this
end of
year,
the
guys.
That was their Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio last year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that just last year?
And wasn't Casino Heist Christmas one too?
Just last
Yep.
year.
Definitely feels
2 years
Right.
ago. No,
Feels like it was
2 years
5 years ago.
And this year it's going to be like patching up holes.
And also, it feels like it was last month. At the same time.
Yeah, this whole COVID
That's too
time
quick.
dilation thing is really fucking with me, man.
Just like 2019 still feels like last year.
This year we're robbing. We're gonna do a heist and we're stealing PPP funds.
Right?
Hey.
It's a massive tax scam.
Well, whatever this one is, it's not going to be too big if it's coming out on the 14th and we haven't had a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
true.
coyote.
Well, I
They
don't
had a
know. They'll
trailer.
sometimes
They
wait
had
till like 1 week until the thing before they put anything out, and it's not. It's 2 weeks
coyote.
away.
It was a few weeks out.
Yeah, they
Was it
teased it a
before
lot.
they
They
put
teased
it
it a
out.
lot.
Yeah, that's true. They do tease stuff when they're thinking about it for sure.
I mean, they had a full on trailer.
Fine,
for
fuck's
it.
sake, Dovahkiin. Jesus. You know
Dude,
what?
fucking go.
Fuck off. I'm gonna leave that shit there. Deal with it. Really? Is this a game we're playing now?
Shit. I forgot it all.
Alright.
Oof. That was close.
Ooh. Ooh. Whoa.
Honk, honk. Oh.
Yeah, you got me. I was about to take out one of your partners, and you caught me not looking.
Yup. Your buddy, however, apparently got caught looking, because... I got him, though, at least. Okay, good, because that would have pissed me off if I didn't. I was dead to rights when he hit me.
Got him. Nice. Long
Damn.
distance.
Saw that.
Oh. There's somebody's corpse. You're
Alright,
out there
watching
pretty
you, Doba.
far.
You got gumption sport.
Time to be the star, bro.
Fuck.
Oh. Tilly tickled your belly with a rocket.
Wow. Fucking nice.
I mean,
Oh, no.
damn.
Nice.
You kill yourself, Woody?
I did.
That whole team just, like, fucked itself right there at the end.
We did.
Ooh.
Oh,
Got
damn.
him, but then he got me.
I got him, and he got you.
Are you guys?
Alright. Arachnophobia, you're a... Oh, dear.
Oh, he just did a
Wah,
pop
wah.
shove it over my missile.
Yup. I was making noises because I saw you shoot the rocket, and I was like, well, he's going down. Apparently not. Alright, what do we got for a
2-on-1,
leaderboard here?
2-on-1.
What's up? Alright.
Yeah, this guy has to kill them both.
Arca
Down on your left there.
Got him. Nice.
Nice,
Smurf.
Damn.
I mean, I think
You
we've
for
all figured out
streakers.
now shooting in the middle of the match is the way to go. Or shooting in the middle of the ramp there.
What's
Alright,
nice?
GG's.
Stoner Jesus for the win.
Jeepers Creepers.
And the last one's a quick deathmatch. There's a bug with the playlist order.
Oh, is that doing a thing again? Where you
Yeah,
can't,
it
like,
comes and
switch 'em?
goes. I kept
Fucking,
having to
hate that
resave
shit,
it,
man.
because otherwise it
Yep.
would give you everything in the order you put it in. But then
Yep.
it would like put all the last teams together, all the races together, that kind of thing.
It was like that for me like a number of times I've tried to do playlists, and they said they fixed it, and I guess it's not fixed anymore.
Yeah,
again,
it comes in,
but
it's intermittent.
for fuck's sake. Get your shit together, Rockstar. God damn.
Yeah, after you count your millions, hundreds of millions, get your shit together.
Right. Stop, stuffing the lining of your presents with cash wads, and get over here and help us out and fix your shit. Nah, we all know the guys that are fixing the problem are not the guys that are getting paid the money. I mean, come on.
Oh, they're making the expanded and enhanced.
Right? As long as they're not like outsourcing that shit, because man, I'm really disappointed in how the retrofit, the remake, the remaster.
Did you buy that?
Came out. I'm not buying that shit. That looks like dog ass.
I heard they updated it and fixed some of the problems, but I don't know if that's true.
I mean, at best, I'm paying $15 for it ever now. Like,
Yeah, it
So
looks like the
are you-
problems are too deep to fix.
Were you the devil from Tribute?
The drummer.
This is just a tribute.
No, is he the drummer?
Is that what we're calling it? It's tribute.
That's the name of the song.
Well, no, that's the name. Well, not the name of the song with the devil drummer on it.
No, I'm talking about the song where
Yeah, I was
this
confused.
isn't the best. This isn't the best song in the world. This is just a tribute.
Right. But like the
Fair
devil
enough.
is from the metal, I think it is, isn't it? Like,
It's the girl.
devil.
Yeah.
I'm so metal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm
I'm the devil, I can do what I want.
Different album
Love that
stuff,
shit.
so
Yeah.
I was confused.
All right, I can handle a pistol match though. This is nice.
Cool, you can shoot through the fences. This is an interesting map.
I see I am overextended and have no backup.
Thanks for covering me there, yo. I
Ow.
was gonna melee him, but I appreciate you covering me.
So our dad's Overwatch night, possibly tomorrow night.
Sure, why not? Maybe.
I mean, I should probably be on. I'll probably be on.
Well, I mean, fucking y'all suggest a time then, and we'll sort it out.
This is crazy.
Where is everyone?
Oh, there they are. I've been looking for you.
Can you get in those
Hello,
APC things?
Dickie's my old friend. Same
It looks
team,
like-
same team.
They look like anti-aircraft trailers.
Oh, right. Can you get in? Or are they?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Wow, Mike, you blew up the claymore in my hand.
They're coming
dude.
up behind you there.
You can.
Oh,
Like, I'm actually impressed by that. Like, that's
All the
how
did
to
me.
fuck people up.
He's got an RPG.
Oh, we're now spawning next to each other, BT dubs.
This is a tight one.
Yeah.
This is an interesting map. There's the layers on it. I like it.
I like layers, that's true. The levels.
There's an RPG somewhere. You can find it.
am not, however, amused by the kill still or the killing spawning kind of stuff. That's never been a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Of all the chaos I like, that's the one I like the least.
Where are these fucking guys?
They're all moving up top. They're on the side. Or
Top,
there's a bunch of them all grouped up.
Okay.
I say we just kind of hang back and let them come back to us, because like otherwise they're up there fortified, man. Like
We're
there's
losing
not a lot of stuff we're gonna be able to do about that.
Juan Saba apparently disagrees. He bombed us.
Smurf, goddamn.
Got me. I had bull sharks.
But took two of us to like take you out too, because I mean, Jesus, dude, you were dodging like a motherfucker. All right, 15 behind, boys. We can catch up. Let's do this.
40 seconds. Like 2 kills each a second.
Do you believe in love?
Killed
Sorry,
the
Black Cat.
Your fucking
Found your
helmet
spawn.
killed her.
Shooting.
You fucking spawn killed me.
RPG, let's do it.
Oh, that's what's going on. I have no bullets left. That's
Yeah,
That's a
I just
fucking
did
thing.
two lives with that. That was smart.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you get spawned, you get killed. What are you gonna do, right?
Spawn and get
Good
killed
stuff.
again.
Yep.
GG, thanks for staying up a little later.
GG, guys.
Okay,
Yeah. Names. I like the list.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do all crew stuff next week. Not a lot of new crew jobs, I don't think. But we'll just run the old ones. Why not?
Well, I mean, to be fair, we've also kind of not had a lot of like talk about creator lately. Like everyone's got their shit going on because holidays and dad work, right? Like,
Sure.
GG,
good game, guys.
Araba.
You put the tree up.
Araba.
Yeah, I gotta go get a tree.
Okay, my broadcast is lost. I'm so glad that like my mispronouncing people's names joke is like starting to propagate. This just makes my heart warm.
I think it's
really like.
Yeah.
Let's keep doing that. It's fun.